Hi, and welcome to this Coral tutorial. Today we are looking at the Coral Resources module. The Resources module provides a place to store records for your electronic resources. The module provides both a search and A to Z browse and contains functionality to create workflows that aid in the management of your electronic resources. Let's look at how to add a new resource record. Select New Resource from the navigation menu at the top of the page. Enter the name of the resource, a description, and the URL used to access the resource. Select the resource type, acquisition type, and format type. These fields are customizable in the Admin tab in each Coral module. Once you click Submit, you'll see where a record has been added for the resource. Now we're ready to link to the organization's record. To do this, click the Edit button in the right-hand corner. Select the relevant role, and for our example, we're going to link to the provider Gale. And once we click Submit, we can see where we've linked to the organization's record for Gale. This will link out to the record in the organization's module if you're using that module in Coral. Next, let's look at the order details. Again, click Edit, and you can see that you have several options here for fields that you can populate with the order details. The acquisition type is customizable in the Admin tab, as I mentioned, and some options here include a trial resource, possibly a one-time purchase, a free resource, or even a consortium-provided resource. You also have the option to indicate the purchasing site. Next, let's look at the acquisitions details. So here is where you would indicate the fund that was used to purchase the resource and any payment details. Also here, you have the option to link to the license record for the resource. So for our example, we're going to link to our Gale license. And we just add that, and then you can see where we've linked to both the organization's module and the licensing module for this Gale resource. Next, we can look at the access details. So the possibilities here that we can indicate are the authentication type, the access method, the authorized sites, and the administering site. The cataloging tab allows us to indicate our cataloging details, such as where our MARC records are coming from, a source URL for our MARC records, and the number of records that are available and loaded for the resource. In the Contact tab, if you've linked to the organization's record, you will see all of your contacts that have been recorded in the organization's record for that provider. In the Account tab, you will see where you have linked to the organization's record for the provider Gale. Issues allows you to indicate any known problems or issues associated with this resource. And you also can add attachments that might be relevant to the resource or in the management of this resource. Next, we're going to look at the workflow functionality. So to look at the setup for the workflow, you would go to the Admin tab and then the Workflow setup. So you can see here that we have set up several different acquisition types. We will look at the setup for the paid resource. And you can see where we have noted each step that is needed in the setup for this resource. And these are customizable depending on the needs at your library. One other thing to mention here is that once you mark off a step in the workflow setup for the type of resource that you're setting up, a notification will go out to each of the members or users in that workflow setup. So this alerts them that a new resource has been added and lets them know that they have a step that needs to be completed in the workflow. One other piece of functionality in Coral Resources is that you can open up all of the data in the Resources module in an Excel spreadsheet. So if we click on the Excel icon, we can open an Excel workbook and we can look at all of the data that we have populated for our resources in an Excel format. And this allows us to use Excel functionality to manipulate our data so we can filter or look at certain fields. But this is all of the data in the resource records that we have populated in Coral. Another piece of functionality that is available is that you can search your resource records. So for example, if we want to look at all of our Gale records, which would include anything that we've set up a resource record for the provider Gale, we type Gale in the provider search and click go, and then we can see where we have added 38 resource records for the provider Gale. That concludes our tutorial of the Coral Resources module. Please feel free to check out our other tutorials on Coral's Vimeo channel. And please consider subscribing to our Slack channel. The information to join can be found on the Coral ERM website. Thank you.